Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika. Welcome to the Eco Crafty channel where each and every week we make amazing eco crafty DIY tutorials, earrings, jewelry, a lot more. In today's video, I'm gonna be actually making a recycled plastic jewelry. Yes, we will going to work on recycling the plastic polythene, and we will going to converting into beautiful jewelry, a beautiful pendant. So today's video is really interesting because we are looking forward to actually recycling or reusing the plastic so that we can reduce the environmental waste. So this is a great approach, and I was just testing and experimenting with this particular thing, how I can actually recycle the plastic at the home without those expensive instruments or equipments to do that, which are required in the factories for actually recycling the plastics. So I'm gonna be showing you how you can do the same with your own plastics and what kind of plastic you can recycle at home. So let's dive into today's tutorial. Before going past, consider clicking the like button, guys. I do really appreciate that. If you want more such video in the future, consider subscribing. We upload video every single week. When we do so, you're gonna get notified about. Dive in with today's tutorial of recycling the plastic. Let's dive in with. For this particular tutorial, you're gonna need a plastic polythene. Now I'm using this particular polythene. You're gonna need a silicone mold, and we will going to microwave this particular polythene and keeping inside of it, and we will going to microwave in the microwave oven, and we will going to melt this plastic, and then we will going to convert into something really beautiful. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm taking this silicone mold. You can use a glass container as well for microwaving it, for heating it, for melting it down in the microwave. You can use anything, but I'm going to be using this silicone mold, and I'm going to be using this polythene. So first of all, I'm going to be breaking down into the pieces using the pair of the scissors. So you're all obviously going to need a pair of scissors for that, for cutting the plastic into the small pieces. So I'm just going to take my pair of scissors and we're going to cut it down. Just cut it down. Let me just cut it down. I'm cutting it down. Down this plastic using the pair of scissors. I'm going to use the pair of scissors, and we're going to cut it down into the small pieces that we're going to see plastic bottle in the other tutorials. So subscribe to my channel if you want that kind of tutorial, because I'm going to be doing in the future upcoming videos. So okay, so we're done with that, and I'm going to be placing all this polythene that I have broken down into this so that I can press it well. I'm just gonna make a mix like this, making a small ball like this, like this ball you could clearly see, like this ball. And now I'm gonna be keeping all this in this particular silicone mold. I'll be keeping this in the silicone mold like this. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep it over here like this. And now I'm gonna keep it in the microwave this one. So let me just keep it in the microwave oven. Here is a microwave oven. So I'm gonna keep this one in the microwave oven with the silicone mold. We're just going to switch off it, and I'm just gonna keep it for the microwave, and we're going to microwave for 3 minutes. Fine. And I'm gonna keep it inside of it. I'm just gonna close the door, and we're going to just boom, start. Now you could see it's rolling inside of it. The plastic is melting, and see guys, let me show you a bit. Like you could see the plastic is melting in the microwave. This one was really low quality plastic, and it's melting. So I'm just gonna keep it a little bit more time so that it melt completely. See guys, the plastic wrap is like kind of like a melting in the microwave, and you could see it's became this kind of stuff. Of course, I need to melt it even more so that I can get that mass which I'm really looking forward. So I'm just gonna keep a little bit more time so that I can get the more melted form which I can make something out of it. See, it's completely melted. Let me just quickly take it out because it's in completely melted form. So let me just take it out quickly because it might get melted. You just need to make sure you're not touching this one from your naked hands because it's too melted for me right now and you might burn it. So I just need to take it out. So you could see it's in the multi form. I've taken it out. So I'm gonna be literally using something over here. So I'm just gonna quickly roll in my hands and take this trunk out of it. So here we are, quickly roll it out, and I'm gonna be pressing it using this container. So I have pressed it. Just press it evenly like this, and then I'm gonna be using this one to create a hole. So let me just take this one and create a hole inside of it before it actually sets. So let me just create a hole. So I've created a hole. Let me just pull it back here so that it has a bigger size hole. So you could see I've created the hole inside of it. So let me just take it out. You have to be very fast with that process because it will going to set quickly. Once it's in the environment temperature, it will going to quickly set. So just be fast, but don't burn your hands because it might be too warm right now and you might burn your hands if you're going to color, but it's looking pretty beautiful. Of course, we can do the sandpaper later on once it's completely set, and then we can finish it up. So I'm going to be allowed it to set, and then we will going to see how it actually turn out once it's completely set, and then we will going to sandpaper a bit, and we'll going. As you can clearly see, we have made this particular pendant from the plastic. We have recycled the actually plastic polythenes and we converted into this beautiful pendant. Now I'm gonna be coloring it. This is just the optional part. If you don't want to color it, you can let it like that only, and you can use it for actually as a pendant jewelry. You can see we have already created the hole over here, so we can use it like that only, but I'm gonna be coloring it using the oil colors. This is just an optional. If you don't want to color it, leave it like that only, but I'm gonna be coloring it using some oil colors. So I'm gonna be using a red color. In general, I'm gonna be using the crimson lake color, and I'm gonna be actually coloring this particular one. So let's color with it. This part of tutorial, you're gonna need a brush and you're gonna need a color. I'm using an all colors. You can use whatever colors you have. I'm gonna be using this color. This one is a crimson lake color, kind of like similar to red and pink. I'm gonna be using this one. I'm gonna be actually coloring that, and I'm not using any kind of alcohol or denatured solution to actually use my oil paint. I'm just using this plain oil paint only. So I'm just gonna be using it, and I'm gonna be creating a kind of like a design over here using this oil paint. I'm not using any kind of denatured alcohol along with that, so I can use non-toxic oil paint colors. These are student grade, which I get it from the market, and these are non-toxic, eco-friendly as well. And I'm not using any denatured alcohol, so this is a completely eco-friendly option for coloring my plastic pendants. You can use whatever colors you want to. So I'm just gonna be painting it up. I'm gonna keep it over here, and I'm gonna paint it up. So you can see we have almost colored this area. Now the part which is pending is this one. So let me just push it in the camera a little bit, and you could see this one is pending. So I'm going to be painting this one. You can use the gloves if you don't want to get messy with the colors, but I'm gonna do it my bare hands only because these are non-toxic colors. So that's why I'm gonna do like that only. So I'm just gonna be coloring the entire part. This one. So I'm gonna color at the back as well, so that it get a complete coating of the red color. So I'm gonna color at the back as well. You can coat it in the front if you want to, or if you don't want to do on the both the side, you can do it that way as well. I'm just gonna coat it on the both the side to make it complete red, complete crimson lake color, kind of like similar to the red. So yeah, you can see I have completely colored this pendant with the red crimson lake color with oil color. I'm gonna leave it for drying. maybe 24 to 48 hours. I'm going to leave it to dry, and then we will going to move towards the last part of this particular tutorial to assemble into a thread. And I'm going to be using an elastic thread to assemble it, and we will going to finishing up with our necklace that we have made from recyclable plastic. So I'm just going to leave it for drying for maybe 2 or 3 days. Let's see how long it will going to take, and then we're going to finish up with this particular tutorial. We're going to assemble all the parts, and we will going to finish up with our necklace with this particular recyclable plastic. So I'm going to leave it drying because right now I'm getting my hands colored. You could see I'm getting my hand filled with the color, that's a crimson lake. So I'm going to leave it drying. Of course, you can add different patterns and textures over it, different shades, different designs, or different artwork over here. And once it dries, then I'm going to be assembling all the parts together. I don't feel like I want to make any kind of design or pattern or texture over here. I think that this one is looking pretty amazing. The nude crimson lake color is looking pretty beautiful, so I'm not gonna be do anything with that. But if you want to color it or make any other design or artwork, then make sure you go forward and do that. So let me keep it drying for 2 or 3 days, and then see guys, this particular pendant has been dried completely when we have applied the oil paint. I think I left it for 2 or 3 days, and now it's completely dried. So I'm gonna be attaching my elastic to it and finishing up with the necklace. So let me attach the elastic. So I've already created a thread earlier, so I just have to move it out from that. Guys, you can see I have attached the elastic thread to this pendant. Now our pendant is ready. It's made from the recycled plastic, and then I added the oil paint to that. This is the end result. Hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you want more such video of recycling the plastic, maybe turning into the earrings? Let me know in the comment section below. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in this tutorial. I'm gonna see you in the next tutorial. Take care. Bye guys.